Excuse me. Yeah, I've actually seen these pop up on my TikTok feed about before and afters of surgery by a specific guy. And it was really, really bad. They look like zombies. Shame plastic surgery drama. Oh my gosh.
Have you ever wanted to desperately and dramatically change the way you looked?
Well, yeah, that's why I became a VTuber, duh.
After getting mogged on by a looks maxer at the local Planet Fitness? I don't go to a gym. I have a gym at my own home. Just kidding, I haven't worked out in 3 weeks.
Man, shame on you.
I certainly have, guys. High five. Oh, yeah, and guess I've got a guy that can make us go from looking like this to looking like this. Or literally like this.
Chad? Yeah, okay, so it is the same guy. Yeah, I got recommended a bunch of clips of like people with their faces like peeled back. It's so bad. Wait until you see it.
We can look like that. There's a guy, and terrible. Actually he's a bit of an evil villain, and we're gonna get into this, but it's a broader topic, okay? It's a bit of a broader topic. For a while now, I've been keeping an eye on plastic surgeons and doctors in general on TikTok, and sometimes they're up to no good. They're rapscallions on that website, and they make funny memes and they make funny videos, and I'm like, how the f can you do this and be a doctor? For example, there's that girl who like pretends that she touches one of her patients, like the bone, the skeleton thing, and then she just goes back to her room and she does that thing. Can you
what the hell is he talking about? What?
Show that? I'm not sure if we can show that. I don't think we can show that, but it's like this. It's like this. It's like this. You see what I'm doing right now? Like, this is not.
You mean to tell me she pretends to do things to them?
Not suggestive in any way, but if you imagine that and then realize what I'm talking about, you put 2 and 2, and then I mog on you because I've been looks maxing for about 27 years. Anyways, the doctor we're talking about right now in this part of this insanely epic video that you're going to definitely love is a doctor named Dr. Kim. He is our evil villain in this story. He takes his patients and makes them look younger. But in doing so, he doesn't actually make them look younger. He makes them look like they have
like they're schizos, just saying.
Walked into the uncanny valley permanently for the rest of their lives.
Have their faces peeled the hell back. It's really
sort of
scary.
Beastly. I'm not even trying to be rude because this is the way that these people look now, and I feel incredibly bad for them. I genuinely do. When I watch this, I actually feel empathy. And also,
they look like Frankensteins because they have their like entire face just like peeled. Like, there's nothing gory, by the way, just so there's like as a forewarning, there's nothing gory. I saw the pictures and stuff. It's just uncanny, like you said.
How about this guy shouldn't have a medical license, because this shit's a fucking travesty. In Dr. Kim's pinned video with over 2 million views, he shows a before and after of a 58-year-old woman who was unfortunately a victim of surgery by doctor. I don't even know if it's victim, a patient of.
I would call it a victim because, like, you can't really reverse that shit. It kind of fucks you up for life. Like, what?
This procedure. Now, I don't know if this looks good. To me, this.
I mean, the eyes look really weird to me, but there was a lot of cope, by the way. I read the comments on the TikTok and they were like coping and saying like, she hasn't healed fully, so that it's just gonna be fine. Just wait for the healing.
This looks like it hurts a lot. And this looks like it's going to be full of regret. And I don't know, man. She's not an ugly woman at all in the beginning. And then she got a bit of a facelift. And, like, she just looks like a regular lady. And then at the end, I'm like, oh, am I supposed to be, like, I don't know.
Why is she shaking, man?
What this is. Facial lift is like magic. A 58-year-old sister can become a little girl.
Huh?
Dr. Kim, I've never seen a little girl that looked like that. Unless it's in a fucking horror movie or my nightmares.
Looks like Frankenstein.
I'm not sure if I'm overanalyzing this video, but I'm not sure if the lady's in great pain or is shaking in anger. I don't know. It's like, I'm not sure. It just looks like it hurts really bad. The comments, by the way, are absolutely ruthless going after Dr. Kim. Some people saying that if they ever wanted to disappear permanently, they would get this surgery. This is scary. She was like shaking. Oh my God, what did you do to her? I don't, it makes me sad. It really, 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 really makes me genuinely sad. And also it's like this emotional and powerful Korean music. I think it's Korean music. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's Korean music. I almost said Chinese, but I'm just, you know, I used my brain for one moment. I'm emotional that this person has had to go through this as a result of Dr. Kim's surgery. The only...
How do you not look at like someone's previous surgery records and be like, yeah, that probably isn't for me, dog?
Emotion anyone is going to be feeling here is anger and sadness. Change out the music, Tara. Change out the music. Or Tara doesn't edit videos anymore, really. They
do. They look like they got a facelift, man.
Just cracks a whip. Make it like some kind of demonic hellscape. That's more like it. That makes a lot more sense. That is absolutely more relevant to the feelings.
Yeah, the high elves.
This is only one case, by the way. Dr. Kim has done quite a few surgeries like this where he makes people's faces really stretched out and tight. I think this is a facelift. I don't really know. If you look up pictures of a facelift, most of them appear normal. Like this lady, for example.
Yeah, it's barely noticeable. Yeah, like it doesn't look like her skin is like taut around her face. The reason why she's probably shaking is because the skin on her face probably feels really uncomfortable. Like this lady doesn't look uncomfortable. She looks normal.
She looks great before. She looks fine after. This lady, she looks fine. Like these all look normal. This one looks really good. She does look actually quite a bit younger. Dr. Kim is not giving facelifts. He's giving face fucking stretches. Legitimately stretching people's faces. Legitimately stretching them until they are ready to snap.
She's trying to break out. That's what I'm saying. Like a elastic band.
46 years old and doesn't even look close to being 46 years old. She looks like maybe she's in her
Toxic Dr. Kim. Wait, why is it called toxic?
20s. She doesn't, and now
why are her earlobes like that too, huh? Wait, what?
46 years old. She looks like maybe she's in her 20s. She doesn't, and now
bro, why are the earlobes like that? Did they like staple the skin wrong? That is so horrifying. I feel so bad for her. I saw this in a Star Trek movie, dude. That is so sad. Yeah, they look like an alien with how they like lifted their eyes unnaturally. And the saddest part is she looks nice before. Like, I wouldn't fucking say she looks absolutely horrific.
46 years old. She looks like maybe she's in her 20s.
Man.
She doesn't, and now I don't even know what
she looks like a knockoff Bella Porch or whatever her name is. You guys know what I'm talking about? She looks like that fucking TikTok lady. Whatever her name is. Bella.
Say, like, I'm not even trying to be rude. I feel bad saying this shit. Dr. Kim lured this poor woman into his office and committed an atrocity. He turned her into a completely new person. I guess this is the result. I'm not sure. This is I feel bad. I feel horrible. That is,
yeah, the real surgeon, the faces look still the same. This one looks like a completely new person. Like, what the fuck? Did they do facial reconstruction as well? I don't think so. The nose still looks the same. They just pulled it back way too hard. And then the earlobes are all fucked up,
quite a transformation. It doesn't even look like the same girl. The nose looks kind of the same. What's up with the earlobes pointing out and stuff?
That's what I said!
Comments, once again, hilarious, but also very sad. Dr. Kim, I know it's called a practice, but you need to know what you're doing before you operate. Elite. I just realized I was doing the Bintellect thing where I read a comment and then just start laughing, and it seems super insincere, but that's actually funny. Bro's out here making uncanny valley into reality. That was said by the child predator. Dr. Kim, is your license from Temu? Dr. Kim, please give her a refund and find a new career path. This is a crime. Yeah, that is a crime. The earlobes alone are just a crime. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Is that on purpose? Is that normal with the earlobe thing?
I think they pulled it back and then like fucked up the placement or something.
Or is that like a accident? Did he forget something? You know this shit's over when Dr. Kim starts playing this fucking fire ass tune.
Well, this was literally my first thought. with the staples in their heads and shit.
That's not going to be good, man. So you kind of get the idea, right? Dr. Kim, this has been blowing up recently. This looks, from a critical perspective, a physical review, this is bad. This is not good work. This is very, very, very bad. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why anyone would ever want to do this. There is one outlier to this, though. And the reason that I'm making this video, a clip went viral a few days ago of this man, and this man's,
oh my god, this is the one I saw, guys. So it went viral and it got onto my page because that's how fucking TikTok works, right? This is terrifying. I'm warning you. It's not graphic, it's just terrifying.
His life has been changed forever, and unfortunately not for the better. Or maybe it is, depending on where he lives. The fucking I don't know,
Mars,
wherever Shrek lives, far, far away. Before, what a cute old man. He's just an adorable old guy.
Why did he like pull it back so hard it removed his lips? Like,
Before,
what the actual
what a cute
fuck?
old man.
He used to have lips.
He's just an adorable old guy. After.
He had some form of lips and now they're completely gone.
I physically yelled,
I don't want to yell because people get upset when I yell, but this is horrifying.
What did you do to him? Client from Spain and had a full facelift. He looks 10 years younger than before.
I don't think he looked like that 10 years ago, but okay, man. This is some Delulu fucking shit, man. Holy!
No, he doesn't.
This is so
He looks
Delulu!
a millennia older and an eon scarier. He looks eldritch. He looks horrifying.
He looks like a lizard.
I'm not even trying to be rude. I'm not.
He looks like one of those lizards that's out baking in the sun and they go blip, blip. You know, they like blip. Do they poke out their little tongue? Yeah.
Not judging the man, but Dr. Kim, by the love of God and all things holy.
Cease what you're doing.
Dr. Kim doesn't seem to do a lot of procedures on men. He takes women's faces and he makes them really tight. And this video, you can tell, was not very well received because the comments have been entirely disabled, which makes sense. I don't know, dude. I'm surprised he could smile through all that pain and stuff. And what happened to his eyebrows? What did Dr. Kim?
The most scary thing is that they make the eyes like really big for some reason and like pointy. It's so scary. It looks like an alien. The alien emoji from a phone. Through all that pain and stuff. And what happened to his eyebrows? What did Dr. Kim do to his eyebrows? I just don't understand how this doesn't hurt incredible. So like, what is he doing? This is not a normal facelift. This is not normal. Or there's this lady who... Oh my god. And again, what's with the earlobes, man? Maybe it's hidden by her ear here, but like it just makes no sense to me. This is horrifying. You can literally tell how far the skin is being pulled back because your eyebrows are straight here and then they pull it back here. And the eyebrows become like more angled, whereas here it's really straight. Skin is tighter so it pulls ears forward. Yeah, that's what I think is happening. They put it way too tight. She thinned them too? Oh my god. 5 days after. I can't imagine feeling like this. She can't even fully shut her mouth. Yeah, it kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Because she's not smiling. It's more like she's kind of going...
Looks like, I mean... this is not good. This is terrible. Why is this a thing that we're posting videos of people getting facelifts on TikTok? TikTok Dr. Kim, as if it's like some kind of promotion, some kind of thing that gets you more people to let you fucking practice on. We have a normal looking woman with some wrinkles.
She looks normal. There's no wrinkles. She has like a wrinkle around her fucking nose. That's it. Oh my god.
A bit of sag, which happens to people as they age because they are human beings. And then 5 days later, we
She actually looks like an alien. I'm not even kidding. That's so sad. She looked perfectly beautiful before. Now she looks fucking worse. Ah, that's horrifying. And they paid money for this. You can see the line in her cheeks. Yeah, that's fucking terrible. What the hell?
You have a less normal looking woman whose mouth does not appear to be able to close, and ears look like they are very stretching. This comment sums it up perfectly. Are they being forced or paid or something like that? That makes sense, dude. It genuinely makes sense. It's like one of those medical diagnostic test things from fucking Fun with Dick and Jane. You go out and you get like a experimental test or procedure done, and you see what the result is, and then you're part of a study, and then you get paid for it. But this isn't fun. I think the truth of the matter is people have money and they want to spend it, and they don't like the way that they look, and they would like to change the way that they look. Which is
again, this woman looks perfectly fine. It's just sad,
incredibly
man.
Unfortunate, because in my opinion, every single one
Probably
of these
like
people
cheap
on this
or something.
homepage
Maybe he's really cheap,
before.
and that's why people get scammed.
These are all beautiful, normal people. After that is abominations, monsters, uncanny valley, literally criminal type shit. And by the way, if you're gonna get your face lifted, if you want to do any sort of plastic surgery, not gonna judge. Well, I will judge a little bit, because you're gonna look ridiculous. But don't go to anyone like this that posted on TikTok. Go to a real doctor, maybe. I don't know. Is Dr. Kim real? I feel like he's probably not. Maybe he is. Who knows? You can also tell another example of this just kind of being strange and misleading. Dr. Kim put up this before and after, and you got her before and after, but her face looks kind of weird and wrinkly, and then it gets really smooth like an alien's face, or I would imagine an alien's face would look like. I often imagine how aliens' faces would look, by the way. I have a lot of dreams. I remember them all.
I can't believe it. TikTok doctors. I mean, to be fair, there are doctors who post on TikTok, but it's mostly like pimple stuff. There's the pimple doctor, whatever her name is, I forget. You can pause. Sorry. I can't look at that without laughing. There's the Dr. Pimple Popper. There's a dentist guy. Yeah, they do like normal content, and these people are so crazy. Why would a professional post on TikTok? They don't post anything outside of like the stuff that they already post on TV. Like, for example, Dr. Pimple Popper, she had a show, and she gives advice on like treatments for really bad cysts and pimples, and they repost their shows and stuff, their big moments, so that it's like promotional, and mostly just to criticize people using incorrect procedures for popping pimples and cysts. Yeah, and they warn you from doing stupid things like burning your pimples and like saying it's bad. It's a bit different. It's like wholesome, but then there's people like this who do this, and they're like, yeah, this is normal.
Never ceasing. Sometimes they follow me into my day. Is that normal? You can see a filter appears
Dr. Mike,
and makes her skin look smooth. Now, I'm no expert, but if I saw a doctor performing facial surgeries, and then they were also using fucking Snapchat filters to make their people look smoother, I'd be like,
yeah, my client is perfectly fine. Let me just Photoshop it really quick. Yeah, she looks great. Yeah,
that's misleading. But what the f do I know? Dr. Kim can't even make people perfectly smooth like he advertises. He uses a filter and lies. The lying thing is weird. The filter thing is very bizarre.
Yeah,
putting a filter on like that doesn't make any sense at all. We got to give credit where credit is due, though. There is one good video. People are saying this is the only good Dr. Kim video.
Okay, he might have gotten lucky, you know, like a wrong clock strikes twice. it can strike at the right time.
Rare Dr. Kim W. It is a video of a 50-year-old woman who got Dr. Kim's surgery, and she looks great. I mean, she looked good before, but she actually looks very young after. Good job, Dr. Kim. Rare Dr. Kim W. This person looks good. I mean, she looks younger, and she looks like she can also, you know, smile and blink. So it's good.
Maybe good. Maybe he posts those to like promote his business. I wouldn't even call it a W. I feel like it's still too far back, like the peeling, like the pushing on the skin. It's probably really bad for you as well as you grow older.
Good change of pace for Dr. Kim. Here are a couple videos of Dr. Kim's that I figure I should probably show you guys, just in case you were considering getting a surgery by Dr. Kim. Check this.
I'm good.
One out. This is not good, Dr. Kim. I wouldn't be showing this. That's scary.
You can literally see the eyes have changed shape. Do you know how fucked up that is for your eyes to change shape from your normal setting? You know, like your eyes sit in your face and are held back by like are held in place, but then also your eyelids help in like keeping them in there. That probably does something to your eyeballs, man. It's so scary. Why does this remind me of Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Because it looks like she's wearing like a different face.
Scary,
it doesn't suit her.
This is not good, Dr. Kim.
Like, look, it looks like a different person. Like, look at that.
I wouldn't be showing this.
It looks like a different person.
Well, now, this is not good, Dr. Kim. I wouldn't be showing this. That's...
Why do her nostrils look different too? That is so weird.
Scary, dude. Don't.
Weird.
You're hurting these people. This is so odd. This person got turned into a
bottom
completely new
eyelid
person.
Yeah, it looks like
actually,
it.
the video is age restricted. Never mind. I can't even look at it.
Why do they all look the same? They don't keep any of their features. You know how every human has like distinct features? Oh my god. And the bruising too. Yeah, imagine how much her eyeballs hurt. Oh my gosh,
this lady can no
about to
longer
fucking
blink.
cry.
I would be full of rage. Imagine just the sadness you'd see, you'd feel. You know how it feels to get like a bad haircut and you look in the mirror? Every haircut I've ever had has been a bad haircut.
I've had a bad haircut before. It made me want to cry. But imagine it's for your face. Like, at least you can cope and say, yeah, my hair's gonna grow out, it'll be fine. This is permanent, man. You can't unfix this shit.
Way you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, at least it'll grow out. Whatever, I'll just ignore it for a few weeks, whatever. You can kind of like get used to it over time. Imagine
you cope.
what this must be like. I feel bad for these people, and it's a disservice to let this go under the radar. This is wrong, dude. Thinks about it. Specifically, doctors on TikTok. There is a guy, Dr. Yoon, who had some choice words for Dr. Kim.
Oh, what a good-looking older gentleman.
Oh, I love this guy. Yeah. All right, roast him right now.
One of my neighbors growing up. They're pulling on his cheek. What happened to his face?
Very funny, Dr. Yoon. I think that I get what he was doing. I think he was implying that it was scary and the work was bad. Here's another doctor who's a little bit nicer than Dr. Yoon.
Oh, that was crazy.
We haven't seen that one. I'm actually shocked, man. Massive piss. Yo, Hua Army, thank you for the prime. Oh, that's horrifying. I'm getting shivers, man. Their eyes are misset.
Her earlobes.
Her earlobes too, they're fucked up. Her lips are different. Look how they're not. This is resting face, by the way.
So no shade to Dr. Kim or these patients. If they want to do facelifts and forehead lifts, that's great. But these pretracheal or front hairline incisions can be extremely visible and not look great long term.
This guy's awesome because he obviously
you get scar tissue on top. It looks really bad. It looks like you have like Leatherface syndrome.
he knows about the little fucking the Cameron Monaghan Joker staples on the forehead thing. That's obviously not something that's very smart to do. He's like, no hate to Dr. Kim, no hate to these people if they want to get a facelift. But also, just before that, when he sees their faces, he goes, which is telling. That's telling. I think he's...
I went, like, what the fuck?
I think we know what he means. Another TikTok plastic surgery influencer is a person by the name of Dr. Catherine Roxanne Grawl, better known online as Dr. Roxy. This is an individual who grew her TikTok channel to over 800,000 followers with things you might normally expect a TikTok influencer to do, like dance, all right? But it wasn't just dancing, though. She also had a plastic surgery practice in Delaware County, Ohio. Not Idaho. Delaware, Idaho, two states that barely exist. And why was it permanently closed? Well, she had her medical license.
Don't listen to him. You totally are valid if you live in Ohio.
License revoked back in 2023 because she would live stream her surgeries on.
Oh, this one. Yeah, she got like her license revoked and yeah. I've heard of this one. I think this was like during the pandemic, actually, if I remember correctly.
TikTok.
Yeah.
By the way, it's really hard to find Dr. Roxy's videos without seeing someone's face plastered on it because her account has been private for a while now. The only thing that's left of her videos is just her videos with people talking over them.
I'm not wearing a bra all summer long. So if you see a nipple,
it's not the nipples I'm worried about. It's my underboob sweat.
So that's like some of the content there.
How do you know if you need a breast lift? I am going to tell you about a very important test. It's called the pencil test. And all you need is a pencil. Thank you. This is best done in front of your mirror with absolutely no clothes on. But we don't want to get kicked off of TikTok, so we'll show you in a shirt.
Okay.
Take your pencil and you'll put it right under your breast fold, of course with no clothes on. And if your nipple or your breast is below the fold, you need a lift. As you can see, she does not need a lift.
You don't need a lift, period, lady. Everyone's fucking boobs are different, you dumbass. God, I hate this shit. This is so triggering.
I think that she is implying that she does need a lift. There's a video of her dancing in the operating room. Very cool.
I'm here for a colonoscopy, but
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The guy sitting in he's like, "Can I just book my appointment, please?"
Man, it makes sense. It makes sense why she got her medical license revoked. It makes sense why all this stuff, seems like she was a bit too busy focusing her attention on the dances and TikToks rather than the surgery she was performing, because there are a lot of 1-star reviews on Google. I have to update my initial review. I've had issues since I left my first review and shortly after my surgery. I am 3 years out and still having trouble with my tummy tuck. I have contacted them many times and they still say nothing is wrong. I now have to see another surgeon because I can't live this way. Sad this happened to so many. I assume this is common for plastic surgery. It seems like a thing that involves a lot of regret and liability. So, this person had an older positive review. It's weird. It's weird. It's hard. It's like a contractor. Man. You start to dislike a job after.
So Chad, are you gonna get plastic surgery because you have low self-esteem? I would highly not recommend it.
Certain amount of time, it's like, oh well, we did it right, so
bad.
Get that tit back on there. You are so special to us. We have loved being a part of this journey for you to live your best life. You are so foxy with Dr. Roxy, but good customer service has an expiration date. As soon as you start.
Oh no! Wait, Chad's finding out about my hidden identity. Oh no.
No more customer service. One client named Trinity even had a butt implant split in half and was told by Dr. Roxy that it was no big deal, despite Trinity voicing her worries of further complications. And when those complications and worries inevitably became a reality, Dr. Roxy told her that she wasn't doing the surgery anymore and essentially said good luck. And there's a lot more reviews, some very NSFW stuff, infections, surgery sites. It's pretty bad, man. One person even had to have emergency surgery following a Brazilian butt lift operation. And by the way, I've heard of this a lot.
Holy
this
shit!
Seems like a thing that does happen quite frequently. Like 10%. I don't know if that's just made up. It is actually absolutely made up. 10%.
Okay.
It's probably like closer to 6. Also a made up percent of people who face sort of consequences for getting their bodies changed. This is where things get fucking insane, because one case had terrible consequences for a patient.
The Brazilian butt lift surgery is banned in most countries. I think it's because, like, if you get a lift like that done, because you're sitting on your ass and using your ass so much, it can have like accidents, like, more likely to happen in that case. I think I read that somewhere. It's because you're using your butt to sit on a lot, and like in exercising, you use your butt. It can like tear and cause problems.
When Dr. Roxy had her attention allegedly split between her live stream and the surgery that she was doing. This created a complication that resulted in the patient losing brain function as a result of a perforated bowel and blood toxins, shit going into your bloodstream. Now, how did she defend herself in her 5-day hearing in which her medical license was suspended? Well, she said the only reason she looked distracted was because of poor editing by her social media team.
Oh my god, she's throwing him under the bus. Maybe I should do that. But I edit my own videos, so I can't do that.
What the f does that even mean?
In a hearing in front of the Ohio State Medical Board, Growy said she posted the videos to teach people about plastic surgery.
And sometimes I did silly or fun videos. Simply
You did silly or fun videos while you're in surgery, like doing dancing to like fucking. What in the fuck, man?
To make people smile in this world, which is often negative and difficult to navigate.
Referencing one liposuction surgery she live streamed, the board wrote, "Your attention to the camera meant at those moments you were not looking at the patient." And
I love people who like actually get caught. It's the same syndrome as the guy who got shot for attacking someone, and then saying, "Oh, it was just a prank," and it was like. Yeah, and you attacked them repeatedly after provoking them. Like, what? And then they catch him, and they're like showing them the evidence. I was like, it's just a prank, man. I didn't mean it. God, catching people in the act like that is so fucking stupid.
A danger of immediate and serious harm to the public.
Yeah, so fucking stop. Doctors shouldn't be doing this stuff. This is insane. Like, you guys are supposed to be above influencing in social media. That's my job, dude. And I'm the Gumpy boy. That's my job. It's very easy to call this person. And also, Dr. Kim, we don't have as much context in regard to this, but it's the same sort of vein. TikTok surgery, TikTok doctor. You're conflating something that is meaningless and stupid, social media, with something that is very important. Doctors. To be fair, these are plastic surgeons, so it's not, but you have to get a medical license still.
Yeah, but you still need to go to school and like, you're handling dangerous things. You're handling someone's body. It's like the ethics, man. Oopsie doopsie, I dropped my phone into the person's fucking face. I caused them an injury. Oopsies.
Still, you have to be a talented person to uphold that. There's ethics, there's all kinds of requirements and stipulations and things you have to maintain. You don't have to do this for this piece of shit TikTok thing. So it's very easy to shame these people, and especially Dr. Roxy, and call her a terrible person because she's so out of touch with just being a doctor. She's someone who shouldn't perform surgery. Obviously, she got her medical license revoked. A couple people have posted videos in regard to Dr. Roxy and her work. One woman posted a video from the hospital.
The ethics board exists for a reason.
There's a lot of things that are negligent. Like, I know what you're saying. Like, you'd be surprised how much negligence already gets unscathed. I know, I'm aware. I'm just saying it happens everywhere because humans are stupid, even if you have, like, people who are doctors. But at the same time, holy shit. Filming it, too. Like, filming it with evidence and posting it online so it's permanent, so you can absolutely and you will get caught.
Like, following complications from a beautiful Roxy surgery. She suffered an infection, spent several days in the hospital. She cries because she's worried she'll lose her job because of all the days she's missed work. She asked for more people to come forward because she doesn't want Dr. Roxy to get away with this kind of malpractice. This is a pretty common thing. There's a lot of videos of this.
Just wanted to give everybody a quick update as what's going on. So I have lost track on how many IV antibiotics that I've given, but I have definite infection. I know one is a staph infection, and there's another one I'm not too sure.
Wait, she has a staph infection from surgery? That's deadly, man. A doctor in my city once closed up a person with a dropped scissor inside her. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's just natural negligence is like it's normal. Like, sometimes people make mistakes and they fuck up, but this is like, I am making content for my TikTok, I'm doing this live and then posting it on social media. This is like 3 levels of fucking stupidity layered on top of each other, not just one layer of stupidity.
Not sure what it's called, but
infections are listed on consent forms, though, and waivers when you go into hospitals. It's kind of something that just sort of happens. But, you know, this tying in with the social media live streaming thing, it's just a world that you should not conflate. By the way, this girl posted another update video. She's still in the hospital. She has fluid in her lungs, and now she has an issue with her gallbladder. Oh, yeah. And when Roxy was in court fighting for her medical license, 8 out of 10 board members voted to revoke her license.
Good. Fuck this bitch.
Her life forever. Well, she has single-handedly forever changed the lives of at least 3 people.
Lives ruined.
No shit.
Dr. Roxy, she sucks. Now, Something a little bit lighter and more fun that isn't as fucking terrifying as the victims of Dr. Kim or the story of Dr. Roxy is Matt Rife. Made a video about him recently. A lot of people think that I'm some kind of weak pansy or whatever because I don't like people like cancel baiting to become famous or whatever.
No,
I think it's kind of weird and I don't really like that.
If I remember correctly, this Dr. Roxy, whatever her name is, this happened like around about COVID. If I remember correctly. Yeah, there was a lot of drama about it.
Type of comedy. I like Norman McDonald. That's the type of comedy that I like. And Damon Wayans and also Dave Chappelle and Joe Rogan. Just kidding. I don't like Joe Rogan that much. He's not that funny. Some of Dave Chappelle's stuff's pretty incredible. The old stuff especially. Matt Rife, not exactly my cup of tea. Seems like a nice, funny, handsome guy. He is somehow related to this TikTok plastic surgery thing because there's a fella who made a TikTok about Matt Rife's alleged chin implant. Apparently, Matt Rife has a chin implant according to the internet.
Giga Chad! Is he gonna turn into a Giga Chad?
Now, there are old pictures of him and new pictures of him, and it does look like he has changed quite a bit. People can get chin implants if they want, or they can, you know, do...
Some people can have bad chins.
Trenbolone or whatever, and look smacks, and get to Morgan peons like you.
Like mewling? What is it called? Mewing? When you like...
You do some mewing, etc.
Yeah, mewing.
Wait, before we go on, do you guys think his chin's real? I feel like if you compare these two pictures, it does not look real. This shit looks fake. It looks like he's got, well, for one, he got his teeth did. Is that real? I don't even know if that's real. He's a handsome bastard now, though. Kind of. I don't know. He looks funny. There's a fella that I saw recently who's kind of claiming to have crafted that beautiful chin of Matt Rife. Kinda, by the way. Not 100%, but absolutely kinda. So much so that Matt Rife responded to it. Me after creating the greatest jawline ever seen, just for my patient to get canceled right after. Matt was very upset. He said, lying about medical history is illegal, just FYI.
Oh,
so I guess he's not. He didn't, I don't know, he fucking didn't get a thing. He just chews on mastic gum like the ancient Greeks. I do as well, bro. How do you think I fucking got this long ass chin that I got? I'm Greek. That's how I got it. What the fuck is Matt Rife now, though, dude? He's just a comedian. He's in the comments
I can't tell if he's serious
section of a
or
joke
not.
TikTok from an actual doctor. How it's like giants fighting with little babies. And to be fair, if I had to choose someone to trust with medical knowledge, it wouldn't be the guy who makes a living telling DV jokes to boot off a special to make people mad on purpose so he gets canceled. And it's just like a cancel culture. Is cancel culture even real? For jokes? I feel like it's not.
No.
By the way, this guy
No,
never
it's
actually
not.
mentioned Matt Rife, and he commented on it, and he said lying about medical history is illegal. Just FYI, he's like kind of self-exposed. He seems to defend himself a lot as well. That's kind of weird. Is he outing himself as a guy who got a chin implant? Who the cares? So get out to the gyms, get to Morgan on people, start looks maxing, Mew, whatever the I don't know. Just be safe and careful, and make sure you think before you make a decision that will affect you for the rest of your life.
Piss. Shit! Piss. Fuck. Fucking shit on calm. Piss myself. Fuck. Piss. Fuck. Piss.